Hey everyone, Christina Del Rey here with your forecast for December 21st, 2020. We have a huge week in astrology. This is the turning point. So we have the great conjunction. This is what astrologers have been waiting for a very long time, probably all year long. And this great conjunction happens on the winter solstice. So it makes it extra special. But even more special than that, these two planets come together in the sky every 20 years, and it's always a new shift, a new shift of energy. But this time it's extra special, not only because it's on the solstice, but because they are coming together in an air sign, and this is kicking off a cycle of 200 years of them coming together in air signs. Now, previous to this meeting, they have been coming together in earth signs for many, many years, about 200 years. So this is huge, and astrologers are marking this as the age of Aquarius. This special alignment is not only big for humanity, but it's also big for us individually. Now, when we talk about Aquarius, we're talking about humanity, we're talking about equality, we're talking about technology. If you haven't seen my video on the Jupiter-Saturn conjunction, I'll link it below. But we are moving towards ideas rather than material things. It's almost like currency becomes an idea more than an actual thing. And we're moving away from material things. We're focusing on thinking, equality, humanity. Let's talk about the planets for a moment. Saturn is responsibility, ethics, and rules. And Jupiter is expansion of faith, hope, and blessings. And when you put these two together, if you do the work, you will be rewarded. So Saturn's saying there's hard work to be done, there's something to be built. And Jupiter is saying if you do the work, there will be blessings. Try to remember that you are building for the next 20 years of your life. So whatever you're putting in place right now, whatever you decide to start working on, that is going to, probably be something really important for the rest of your life, at least for the next 20 years. So, be choosy about what you put your energy towards. Try to meditate, see what your intuition is guiding you towards. Where will you need to change and grow and meet the world in a new way? Where are you going to build something that is long lasting? Where are you going to build legacy? And we are moving towards, Aquarius is not only equality and humanity, but it's also individualism too. So it's like, how can you stand out but still care for humanity? So there's a unique duality there with Aquarius, but this is huge for everybody. And really, if you had to sum it up in one word, I would sum it up as saying revolution. So there's a revolution that's happening in the world, and there's a revolution happening in our own lives. Here's your weekly forecast. Hello Virgo, so where is the great conjunction happening for you? It's happening in a part of the sky that has to do with your health and your day-to-day work environment. This is like, the routines that you do every day. Go to work, have a cup of coffee, these mundane things. And there's an opportunity here somewhere, and maybe it's on your health. Maybe you have an opportunity to work really hard to get yourself healthy. Maybe you have an opportunity here to reorder your day-to-day work environment so that, it brings you more blessings. Maybe you're reorganizing it, I don't know, but you're ending a cycle in the 5th house that had to do with children. It had to do with romantic partnerships and creative projects, and this is moving into the area of, your day-to-day schedule, and maybe you're becoming more efficient. But whatever it is, and pay attention if there is an opportunity presented to you, it's important for you to look at that and see if you want to put your energy towards that. Now, I should mention that it's very important that you are particular with what you put your energy towards right now, because this is a new cycle and you want to start off strong and you want to start building something in this area that will last you at least for 20 years, if not for the rest of your life. So very important stuff. On Wednesday, we have Mars squaring Pluto, and this is happening in a part of the sky for you that has to do with other people's money, traumas that we have endured. This also has to do with secrets and power, our fears. And Pluto is still in the 5th house, in the part of the sky that has to do with romance, and it has to do with children and creative projects. And you were triggered maybe, perhaps, August 13th and October 9th were the first 2 squares of these planets. And when Mars and Pluto come together, it's kind of like a war type energy. So you want to make sure you're not triggered too badly. You want to make sure that, the good thing here is this is the last of their squares. So usually when the last hit happens, the lesson's learned. So hopefully you'll understand this a little bit more, of, what triggered you and what you have to do about it. Because anytime we have a square, we have a motivation to take charge of something. So it's asking you to take an action and a lasting action at that, in those areas. And then we have a really nice energy playing out on Friday. We have Uranus trine Mercury. So this is happening in a part of the sky for you that has to do with legal matters, higher education, also philosophy and immigration or traveling. And it is making a beautiful trine to, the area of your chart that talks about children, creative projects, and romance. Also fun too. So whatever news hits you now will most likely be one that kind of frees you or makes you feel a little more independent, perhaps. But this is an energy of blessings, and Mercury is your ruler, so stay on the lookout for that, because that's a really, really nice energy. Well, Virgo, this is a life-changing week. So remember, stay mindful all week long. Speak your intentions of what you want to build in the next 3 to 20 years. Have a great week.